So we had a project since 2 years, funded by Erasmus+, in which we produced some materials for moveurope, a toolkit, a moveurope mobility guide and a training concept. And we organized this event in Witten in April to talk about those tools and present them to the public. So the public was mainly organizations, people working in organizations or working in the youth field that wanted to know about moveurope, that is about promoting mobility for refugees in Europe. And we presented those 3 tools during this event. We worked also with the tools to make the people interact with the tools and with each other in group activities. And yeah, this was a really nice event. We had around 20 people coming from different organizations in Witten and surroundings. Also, some people came from Italy, Spain and France.
This moveurope event was all about how to move forward now with our moveurope strategy and program. So how we want to do that is basically by establishing a mobility hub. What is a mobility hub, you may ask? Basically, it's a network of organizations and local actors who want to support the program of moveurope by giving opportunity to young people with refugee background all across Europe. And how do they promote the legal mobility of young people with refugee background is basically to offer hosting opportunities such as a voluntary service. This way they don't only give the chance for these young people to gain knowledge and skills in the specific field, but also to learn the language, to establish connections here, and basically to form a future path for their life.
So it's been 2 years, around 2 years, since June 2020 that we worked on this mobility guide to present moveurope. We worked on this mobility guide together with 7 partners from 7 countries in Europe in the framework of a project financed by Erasmus+. And the aim of this guide is to provide youth workers with some tips and tools to accompany young people with refugee background through a mobility process from a country to the other. You can find also information about what kind of mobility they can do in the country they want to move to, or which kind of residence permit they need, for example, to go from Italy, which kind of residence permit they need in Italy to go from Italy to Germany.
This afternoon, we gathered all the participants of the event to start an activity understanding the limited rights of mobility of young people with refugee background across Europe. Basically, what each group had to do was to create their own persona, and with the tools that were given, such as the mobility guide and the mobility toolkit, they had to work around the person's hindrances and obstacles in their way of moving, and what solutions are there depending on the situation and what is given in the toolkit.